team that went to the Elite Eight last year. Here's Dion Brown, also just in, and Brown says hello to Chestnut Hill.
That's due in part to Hastings as well as Strong.
That was a factor last year. Here's Brown on the turnaround is good.
And they switch everything, VCU. They got a lot of versatile defenders. You get on that baseline, they're coming after you. They were fortunate that pass got through.
Behind the back shovel, McFarland three, rattles in.
Henning averages almost 2 blocks a game for his career. Good pass.
Temple has won all 4 previous meetings. To go back to 2003, the last one. Brown slips, still got it inside. Elisha Strong lives up to his name and gives the Eagles a 2-point lead. Hitting offensive rebounds, Boston College have been pretty strong on the offensive boards. Where was that advantage going to lie? Well, it's been with BC, who's season high.
And it leads to that for Dion Brown. Kelly the pass, and Brown the field goal and the harm. Keep getting chances. Eventually, you figure you're going to capitalize.
Now watch Kelly. Brown slips in behind his. Boston College has defended the 3 extremely well. It's maybe their best statistical feature this year. Donald Hands strikes the Eagles from downtown. Chad Venning, the transfer from St. Bonaventure, where he was the second-team All-A10 selection last year. Catch and shoot for Dion Brown.
Again, they just wore them out, South Carolina. Now, they're going to need more of offensive possessions like that, trying to chip away. Now we still have 14 minutes to play in the second half.
Good pass to Dion Brown on the inbounds.
Kelly gives it up. Brown attacks and throws it down. Where was the help defense?
Wow. Fredrickson comes to help. And it's Elijah Strong who's in the corner, so Hildreth is reluctant to leave him because he shot the 3.
Beadle drives, lost his footing, still got the pass away for Venning. Second effort for Dion Brown. Chaos underneath, eventually finds an open Chet.
BC's made some adjustments on Brogna.
And we keep saying they've hung in. Here's Brown for 3, and that is good. Well, there's a confident stroke from Dion Brown.
Beadle leaves it for Brown. Nice pass inside. And the easy 2 for Chad Venning. Into the game for the first time. Makes an impact immediately. Edwards make it. Oquendo has it stripped. Beadle to Brown again for 2. A great pass by Josh Beadle.
10 on the timer for Hand.
BC has to continue to move the ball. They're playing right into FDU's hands. If they're stagnant. Great job by
Josh Beadle's pass out to Hand. He drives and kicks to Strong. Ball's popping around here on this possession. Dion Brown, some nifty footwork. Trying to wrap up their non-conference slate with a win, and Dion Brown trying to help. He's got some game. He's the 3rd night in double figures. 10 points for Nisaya. Boston College pushing the tempo. Here's the thing about the pressure, though.
Starting lineups for Boston College. Joshua Beadle at 13 last time out. There's a 3.
And I love the way he put that thing in that right hand with the Statue of Liberty jam.
11 for Lance Terry. Venning from 18, yes.
Lampkin, for all his size, is not a proficient offensive rebounder. Now working on Venning.
lost the handle. That was smooth by Venning.
These teams have done a lot of losing this season, and they're tired of it.
Moore had it knocked away. Quick hands of Brown. Boston College on the run, and Beadle trying to get by Starling.
Time lost it to Boston College, and Hand back down the floor.
A little sloppy here by both teams early offensively. Neither one of these teams, we see a tough bank shot there by Dion Brown.
Brown looking to penetrate. Shut down again. Nice backdoor move for two. Kelly's been struggling beyond the three-point line. Gives that one up for Brown. Brown inside. Hastings will drop it in. Duke has surged in front here these last 3 or 4 minutes. Brown getting into the paint. Nice spin with a left hand. Brown with the scoop. Yes.
This is an encouraging sign for Dion Brown.
Kick to the corner. Wow. And Boston College buries it. Donald Hand Jr., the Eagles' leading scorer.
And Robinson with a few more opportunities because Saunders got thrown out of the game.
Dion Brown didn't know where he was, then looked up and he was underneath the basket. They have been great on both sides of the ball for most of the night.
And looking for a teammate, finds Brown. Hastings had position momentarily inside. Brown is having a monster game.
Good clear out, good strong move.
And another easy one underneath. That's Hastings.
For BC on both ends. Dion Brown, Roger McFarland, Josh Beadle, Donald Hand, and Chad Venning make up their starting lineup. Beadle with a penetration to Brown. Skip pass by Hand to Brown. Shook his defender. And he's got another two. Dion Brown is a smooth shooter.
And be what they expected from the beginning of the season because he has not been healthy. His ability at his size to stretch the floor can add an element to Louisville and make them even one step better. I think Rain Smith's the guy you got to try to attack.
Dion Brown.
BC's got to finish possession as we told our keys to the game.
11 second chance points for Cuse. Another three for Boston College. First points of the day for Dion Brown.
They've got to keep going at him. He's making plays for his teammates.
Two teams 8 for 9, make it 9 for 10 from the floor to start the second half.
Kind of figuring things out on the fly.
Brown in the lane, the UMBC transfer. On the Bob Cousy Award watch list is the best point guard in the country, up and under by Dion Brown. Blew by his man.
And he's got his team playing their best basketball at the right time of the season yet again. All 6 years it feels like his team gets better as the season progresses.
Yeah, Brown right here. This is a tough finish. Up, under, finish on the other side.
And now back to Venning, working against Poteet. Passes out of the double team. Good ball movement. McFarland finishes it.
You can't ask for better passing. That time Venning
goes up with it, comes up well short. Brown leaves it for Hastings, and that's a big man jam.
These assists right here again. The first one, great patience. Waited to the last second. Hastings kept moving, got rewarded.
Isaiah Strong, Boston College.
And then, again, watch the court vision. Wait, and then dump it down. Look, saw that his...
Look, Georgia Tech's been dealing with adversity the whole season, right? They're not going to lay down, and BC has to be careful. You think Dion Brown being aggressive to the rim, talking about the other guys, a much-needed basket right there for BC.
Counter punch by Dion Brown, and then one.
When you're aggressive to the rim, getting good opportunities at the rim.
Good catch by Dion Brown. Stifled, but he somehow found a way to lay it in. You can appreciate it.
Look, I gave you a little third person, but Dion Brown doing a great job just putting his head down, finishing with the left.
Agarwal pulls from deep. Comes up short. Lake's had his hands on it. Here comes Dion Brown in BC. Count it. And one for Dion Brown, who took it coast to coast for the bucket.
That was a great fast break, Chris. That was a 2-on-1. Both players got lane line or wider, and you can see it. I mean, that's textbook. You get.
Who's got 10 off the bench? Fade away by Brown and Dion Brown. Brown, tough shot. Brown has given some scoring to Boston College when they desperately need it. Blacksher, the three in the corner. No good. Ran down by Hand. Over to Brown. Brown flying in and finishing. And Dion Brown with another tough move.